go ahead and get my last little thing done here and go live with the stream. Hey everybody, this is Beans, and you are watching UserNameExists, my very own little channel here to to play through the Dragon Warrior games and a few other things that everybody says that they like. Nobody's joined us yet, but I'm sure that people will here before too very long. I'm live, you're live, we're all live, and today we're going to be making our way through, and we're going to be picking up the magic armor. That is my plan. And maybe even get the Silver Harp from the grave. So, let me move things around here and get situated. I'm never as set up as I want to be when it comes time to actually set this stuff up. So yeah, here we are. We are a streaming. Nobody has managed to join us yet, but I have faith. I have faith. Somebody, somewhere. They will come. They will check it out. And let me go ahead and announce that we're live. All right. Send that to everybody. And now that everybody has been made aware and I have annoyed everyone, let's go ahead and jump into this game. Check one thing really quickly. See who else is here. I know people are here. It's just they're not here. Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to play this and see if anybody actually does show up. And that would be awesome. God, and then I think of that one guy that I need to get in touch with. It always happens like this. Okay, he has been sent a message, and whether or not he gets that, well, that could be anybody's guess. It is now 2 minutes after 9 in the PM on this Friday, October 23rd, when this is being streamed and recorded. And hopefully, everybody will be able to join in and have a lot of fun with us. So without further ado, I'm going to push start as I am bidden by the majestic screen there, and continue a quest as Beans. Here we go. All your hopes are relying on me. I believe 2,900 experience points is the next XP goal. So, how's everybody doing out there? Everybody doing all right? Everyone like what they're seeing? Well, I mean, you're here. I really appreciate that. Go ahead and leave a comment or a question, and I will be glad to field that. Talk to me. Talk back. Tell me how I'm doing it wrong. Tell me how I'm doing it right. What do you like? What do you like to see? Is everything cool, or is everything not cool? I hope you're doing cool. Hope everything is great out there in your world. And cross the bridge. Technically, I'm walking through stuff that's designed to have a high encounter rate, but I'm not too worried. A magician. I'm going to beat him half to death twice. First one half and then the other. Now these things right here used to be a little bit tough for me to handle, but now, well, I've leveled up. I'm now level 10. And this still hurts, and it will continue to hurt until I get the magic, or Erdrick's armor. And again, without wasting any money on Radiant, I'm going to make my way through here. Because I've done this so many times that I just know. Maybe that's impressive to, people who haven't played this game before. I hope my audio levels are great. If they're not, hey, we have 2 viewers. Hi, guys. Say hello. Talk to me. I'm lonely. God, they just keep coming, don't they? And looky there, I did it again. So, now I'm going to be fighting even more fun things. We're going to be fighting, and we're going to be punching, and I'm going to be like, grrr, and they're going to be like, and it's going to be great. So, let me go ahead and top off my health here, and see if I can get hold of one of those things that I probably shouldn't be messing with. Okay, Metal Scorpion. I remember you. You're not so tough. I mean, you hit harder than I'd like, but you're not so tough. So how's everybody doing? I'm going to assume by your silence that you are doing wonderful. Not like this guy. He's not doing wonderful. He's getting his face beat off. Well, okay, his face has already been beat off, but you know what I mean. We're going to put this wolf to sleep because he's still a little bit of a pain in the neck. Yeah, the world has been crazy. Tonight, I normally do a stream with my buddy Zeke, and we do something called Smashcade. And it's fun. We play all kinds of great games. But tonight, he had to self-quarantine a little bit because they made him go and get a COVID-19 test. Somebody he worked with tested positive, and they had the standard fit. And he went off to of all things, we have a drive-through COVID clinic. I'm not sure how that works. And he wound up getting his test back, and his test was negative. This is what I wanted to see. Okay. Goldman. I'm going to put you to sleep because you hit way too hard, bro. Oh. Okay. I'm going to have to just mitigate this with heal spells. I'm really here for money anyway, and this guy is quite literally made of it. Okay, spell heal. Heal. Spell heal. Well, an herb would be the thing to have right there. Alright, wow, I wasted 2 heal spells. But I got 176 smackaroons out of this guy. And that is very nice. Do I want to keep dinking around here? Because there's a line where things get worse. Well, yeah, of course I do. Of course I do. I want to pick fights with these things and kill as many gold men as I can. Right now, the thing is, he had, sleep. Let's see if I can put him to sleep. Alright, now, violence. Incredible Tom and Jerry cartoon-like violence. And he's also worth it. 75 gold just to fight him. And I'm poking a bear in the face with a short stick, or a wolf lord, as it were. Now, if he does not go to sleep, then that could be a problem. If he doesn't stay asleep, that could be an even bigger problem, because I'm pretty sure he hits really hard. Kind of like that. It's been a while, but what is remembered is not good. I can't do this much more because I'm one sleep spell from being completely out of magic. These things like to take naps. Okay, how much damage does he do? 10. Yeah, I don't want to mess with him without backup. And with 35 hit points, I'm going to schmuck right back along, and I'm going to take a nap. Got a couple people. I like people. I like it more whenever they say hi. But that's alright. I'm not here to listen to you. I'm here for you to listen to me and entertain you. That's what I'm doing. So, I am attacking the bone thing here, and it's a skeleton. That's what it is. Huh. Wow, lost my train of thought. Been doing that here lately. They say that two things happen whenever you get old. You lose your memory and something else. That was a turbo banking that I just got there fighting those guys just a little bit farther south. So I'm going to go do that again. Get away from my home base, as it were. So, what's everybody been doing? Well, what have I been up to? Well, today I've been up to trying to get my Jeep fixed. See, I have this old 1990 Jeep, and I like it. I like it a lot. I've built every part of it, and I'm glad to have it there. But now I'm getting to the point that I can't fix it, and it doesn't like to be fixed. Shit. Go to sleep, I said. And now there's something wrong with the throttle position sensor, and it wants to run however it wants to run. It doesn't want to do what I want it to do. It's not very smooth. So I have to take that Monday to get that geniused at by a couple of wizards who know what they're talking about, and maybe even more what I'm talking about. Oh, he must have cast Stop Spell. Well, I'm going to cast Sleep. I was not aware that he cast Stop Spell. I mean, he tried. And it would do him a favor if that spell went off on me. Okay. So yeah, we are a tenth of the way to our fancy... come on, quit your dodging. Why don't you just die like I want you to? Okay, you got to put up a fight. Fine, fine. And now this guy, I don't want to mess with him, because I have a funny feeling that he is the baddest of news. Yeah, he's not okay. I put the Wraith to sleep. I'm not even going to question how I've done that. Stay asleep. Oh. Bells. Sleep. Here we go. Violence. We're going to keep doing violence. Okay. He wasn't as tough as I expected him to be. Please go sleep. Oh, yes. I can't handle too many hits from him. If he wakes up and hits me, he can flatten me. So, I've got a little bit of a pucker going on here. Got to get a new seat. This one has a bite taken out of it. It's not very comfy. Let's see what my status is. Alright, 54 hit point maximum. Alright, yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm really cheating death by fighting these things. I'm just gonna dive into this Wraith and see what happens. Okay, he gets to dodge my attack. That's not cool, man. You are to surrender me your gold and experience points. So yeah, the Jeep is running all messed up. It's not doing anything that I want it to do, and it runs with a hiccup, if anything, and it stalls anytime you get on it. So that's not going to be good if I'm out in traffic and I have to hurry up and get somewhere, and I hear coming in, and it's a big truck, and he combines me with portions of a wall somewhere, or portions of my Jeep. I don't want to be combined with anything. So those unscheduled combinations that I find myself, it's not good for you. It's not healthy, man. I had some friends tell me that they were going to show up and watch this. It made me sad. And here I am not paying any attention. Yeah, I'm going to go back and get more magic now because this is kind of what you do. Skellington! I could stay down around here and still grind out experience and gold, but I'm just not going to get enough. And I am looking forward to going to bed tonight, and tomorrow being the weekend, it means I can sleep. Oh, God. I enjoy sleeping so much. It's my second favorite thing to do in bed. Would you quit it? I like to complain about things. Yeah. Now, you may have noticed that the wolf and the wolf lord are palette swap versions of each other. And as I've said previously on this playthrough, they keep palette swapping things. You usually have 2 to 3 different versions. Oh, it's the warlock. And now I have a cat on my desk who is staring intensely at me as I play this. And he does not care that he is in the way of what I'm doing. He thinks that if he sits right here, I will stop playing the game and I will pet him. Well, haha, goody goody. I'm not doing it. I will crane my neck, cat. I will do whatever I have to do. The spell won't work. Well, fine, just die. Die again. Stay dead this time. And there is a much improved version of the Wraith called a Wraith Knight. And that would be his final form. And it is on toward the part of the game where you will have good equipment or you will not go further. I will just patrol right here. Now, go to sleep like I said. And that was a waste. But let's be positive. Let's be positive. We are going to get a lot of experience. We're going to have a great jump today. More sleeping. I'd say my favorite part of this game is the part where if you don't know anything about it, you have to go and gather the little clues about where to go next and what to get. That was one of my favorite things. It's like, well, a recent game, the most recent game that did that to me was Breath of the Wild. I had no idea what I was doing. I had to go and gather all these clues. I had to do all this stuff and put it all together. And I would give a lot to be able to forget my playthrough of that just so I could do it again and experience that one more time. And this is an old game, but it's still got the magic, man. It does. I recommend you guys find a way to play this however you can. If you can find one on eBay, if you can find one at your local game shop, go ahead and pick it up, and you will, on my personal guarantee, you will not be sad that you have done so. Hey, we've got another viewer. Hi, new viewer. I see you. I don't know who you are, but I see you, by cracky. And I am so glad that you're here. He hit me in the face. That was not supposed to happen. Sleep. Will not work. Well, bye. I'm still alive. Run. Son of a bitch. I need a new seat. This one's dirty and has a bite taken out of it. All right, let me see. Somebody has sent me a message. Somewhere. It says they have. Okay, well, they sent me a message in a weird place. Why don't you send me a message on stream, dude? That would be best. We're going to run from him, too, because I can't... Oh, come on. Okay, I'll fight you. I'll fight the dead guy. Oh. All right. Let's see. I've got the old blood vision going on. I've had my face kicked completely in. Run. All right. I don't like running from things because that's experience I'm leaving on the table. But here I am. I'm getting my head put back together and getting it dislodged from orifices that it should never have been crammed into against my will. And do something about this rib in my lung, and now I'm right back out there. Let's go do this again. Come here, gold man. I want to fight you. And for all of my viewers that are currently checking me out, I'm really glad that you guys are here. This is for you as much as it is for me. I play this about once a year. Just like some people read their favorite book again once a year, or rather often, or whatever. I play through this once a year because this is, to me, this is just an old classic. I love this. It's like an old pair of shoes. You put them on and they're comfortable. It's a comfortable place to be, and it's a fun place to be. Well, I have fun doing it. Your mileage may vary. And I do feel sorry for people who don't have something like that. You know, they don't have something old and familiar that they can get into and enjoy. Even though they know it inside and out. What do you mean it won't work? I said go sleep. I'm going to kill him because you're being... Yeah, okay. We're going to sleep the hard way. Sleep upside your head like that. You're like, I cast sleep. I'll cast spells like an orc. Mm. 12 magic points, man. That was a thorough whooping that I took there. God, that hurts. Okay, it's possible that the Wolf Lord is not particularly bright. His final evolution is something called a werewolf. And unlike the wolf and the Wolf Lord, the werewolf shall layeth the smacketh downeth on your faceth. He hits way too mean. And again, he's in that part of the game where you need to have really good equipment and high levels before you think about traipsing over there. Because you will win yourself a fast trip right back to see the king. As he resurrects your sorry butt. And takes half your gold. Hey, be lucky you got half, right? Got viewers. Everybody's quiet tonight. I guess they're just kind of watching. Listening, being polite, trying to get my viewer count up. I really appreciate you guys. Go ahead and we'll take a heal here. And if you came into this thinking that this is going to be a speed run, well, it's not. This is just a normal playthrough hitting the high spots. I guess you could call it a high spots playthrough. I don't know what the best or proper wording for that is. I'm going to show up, and of course he's going to get one off on me. And I'm going to try to put him to sleep. Now, will he stay asleep? I don't know. 24 damage so far. 33. 42. I think he has 50 hit points. Okay. 189. Well, that worked out. I could have been hurt a lot worse than that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. This guy's alright. He doesn't hit too hard, and I am less than 200 experience points from a level anyway. Ooh! Excellent move, right in his metal pooper. Getting a lot of excellent moves. I'm being very lucky with the RNG this time around. And wolves are going down in just 2 hits. I am 101 experience points away from gaining a brand shiny new level. Isn't that neat? And it's like I've said, you play this game, you get a little better every time, a little stronger every day. There's a song there somewhere. And they have all kinds of various things here, lots of clues. This is the place that it's easiest to buy magic keys, but best known secret in the game, you can also buy them at Tentoggle Castle. But you have to have a key to get to the key seller, and he charges you a lot for them. You pick them up here for something like 52 gold or something like that a piece, and they sell them for a full 25% markup. Of course, you don't have to come all this way, but in order to make money, you have to spend money. And this cat is just insisting on putting his fluffy butt right in my face. Well, I guess I'm just going to beat on you. He blocked my spell. How dare you? Now, I can't heal myself. Now I can. And I am a scant 54 experience points away from obtaining level 11. So let's get down here. I don't like to go lower than this line, because if I do, then I run the risk of running into wyverns and sleep. Huh. Well, that's a nice clue. Oh, he hath woken up. He hath gone back to sleep for the long dirt nap. And I am now 34 experience points away. Sleep? Okay, fine. We'll just do this the hard way. Oh, he hits harder than I do. I don't like that. Fine, block my spell, but you didn't block my sword. See, that's the thing you needed to watch for. Can't believe I'm sitting here talking smack to a digital werewolf. And a cute fuzzy digital werewolf at that. This is ridiculous. I should ding with this one. He's asleep. He's a-sleeping. I'm a-beating his face. Check the time. Okay, I'm waiting on people. Ding-a-ling-ding-ding-ding-ding. I did it. Yay. I have won. I won Dragon Warrior, everybody. Only not at all. Extra hit points, extra magic points. Stronger, little stronger every day. Let's see what my final stats are here. 57 attack power, 44 defense. Yeah, I really need to get those closer together. That defense power needs to go up. And I am about 5,000 experience, 5,000 gold from being able to afford the magic armor. I'm going to bypass the full plate altogether. Why'd you dodge? Stop dodging. When's the last time something tried to attack me and it didn't work? Come on. Don't be fair. Be fun. Don't treat me fairly. I'm not here for a fair shake. Oh, now werewolves are... our wolf lords are going down too. Alright. Managing this. And for how primitive this game is, I cannot get over just how pretty it is. I don't like to be a graphics whore, but this is just... It matters. It does matter. A good presentation, you know? And now that everybody's dodging everything I do... Everybody took ballet classes all of a sudden. Overnight while I was... getting ready to stream wonderful things for all you people. Murder. Cast that spell. I'm going to cast mine. I've got to do something about my defense. But I'm not going to buy that 3,000 gold half or full plate. I shan't do that. I'm going to say that once I get to 3,000, I'm going to be like, well, I've almost got half of it. And then I'll jump right back in and I'll do some more. But it comes a little easier this time. The stronger you get, the more powerful monsters you fight, the easier it gets. And then you can fight even more powerful monsters, and you get the idea. It's lots of fun. Goodness, I have all but worn this part of the screen out. I walked it so many times. Now, I know that if I go further south, there's a little island down there, and that's that southern island that someone warned me about, where the monsters are fierce and terrible. They are fierce and they are terrible. There are a lot more goldmen there. There are also nasty things, and that is the place where the sun and rain meet. You will see that a lot in here. If you actually, talk to NPCs, and I haven't been doing that. But you have to get the Staff of Rain and the Stones of Sunlight, and then you take them there along with Erdrick's Token, which you must have, and they put them together and you get something called a Rainbow Drop, and then you take it over to a place just to the west of here where there is a one tile gap, and you use it and it creates a rainbow bridge for you to cross over onto the Dragon Lord's Island, and you can make your way up to his castle, and things get hairy from there. Things get depressingly hairy from there. God. A little bit of pain here, too. I mean, I have had one really obnoxiously painful week. First thing that happened Monday was I went to the optometrist, and he decided that I required injections in my eyeballs. So he took needles and he stabbed them into my eyes. I don't mean into my eyelids. I mean into the round white part of my eye. That's where he gave me he put fluid in my eyeballs with a hypodermic needle. And it only got better from there. I was blind for was completely blind for an hour, and he didn't hold me or keep me. He just opened the door and he said, "Okay, yeah, fine, go back to your car." And I couldn't find my butt with both hands. And he, that was really bad. I had to fight literally hundreds of millions of years of evolution to keep from doing violence to this guy. Oh, he's gonna be like that. Just fine. I have to get in here and... I don't want to die. Run. Do I run? Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I just lost 1,500 gold. Son of a bitch. That was dumb. I played the 901. I played a game and I lost. So that looks like 4,000 is my next level. And for all you people who weren't tuning in, you didn't get to watch me die in real time, so that's your fault. Shame on you for not being here to give me your wisdom that I might be able to have survived. But while I'm here, we'll go ahead and we'll try to get the Silver Harp. That still makes me very, very, very sad that I died to the gold man there. Getting my streaming time up. Walk up here to the Northern Ocean. Oh, that 50% gold loss. Ah, that was painful. That was painful. But he just wouldn't go to sleep. So, as it turns out, those guys may be a little bit beyond my pay grade. Alright, door. Go in here, got the little fog of war. So you can't see what's going on. I don't care, I'm not talking to those guys. Take the herb. That would have been handy. I'm going to check my items. If I have 2 herbs, I'm going to feel really bad. Okay. Because an herb does more healing than... does more healing than a spell. Now this always made me a little bit nervous because I had an old janky controller and it wants you to do... Ah! You'll do that. Oh goodness, I suck so bad. Let's see, is anything in here? Oh hey, another, well, I guess that's kind of a perk. How many torches do I have? 3 torches. I don't need those. I'll sell those for some paltry amount of money. And take this step up. Now use the stairs command. Son of a bitch. Alright, spell Radiant. Alright, what am I doing? Poltergeist, and he ran. Alright, well that makes me feel good. Drakima. Now I'm fighting extra versions of things. Apparently I'm fairly strong for this area. Oh no. When you make the ghosts run away. I might be the appropriate level for this after all. Next thing you know, Goku will pop out and I'll have to deal with him. Why? Why are you like this? Why you do this? Okay. Okay, now I know that there are several levels to this. And if I go the wrong way, I will wind up needing stitches in my butt. They've been playing for about 40 minutes so far. I'm definitely going to get the Silver Harp. And man, losing that... I don't have outside, so I may wind up doing a blood teleport to get out of here. I know it comes with the next level. I think it does. But that's a long way away. I don't want to be down here fighting. Well, here's a funny looking guy, said my mother's doctor. Okay, here we go. Stars. We're going to do that radiant out a little bit more because that one little block, that gives so much more information. And you note that the music has actually dropped in timbre a little bit. And it keeps doing that to indicate what level you're on. And the farthest one away. I don't remember my way through this dungeon. I don't remember the dungeon. I just remember where I'm supposed to go once I get there. It's really weird. Droll matchy. I'm just going to violence at you until it works, man. I like that these things can only be found in caves. You never see them out on the overworld. That's neat. Some enemies will only appear in the overworld. Some will only appear in dungeons. I took a serious whipping. Ass whipping. Man, he hits hard. Go ahead and do that. Okay, now I'm back up here. Is this the right way? If it's not, I'll cry. I will cry. Don't you think I won't? Okay, yeah, this is definitely the right way. The grave in Garinham. And now I'll go up here, and I think this is my harp. The Silver Harp, I done has it. Now, what does the Silver Harp do? The Silver Harp actually attracts enemies, not by holding it, but if I play it, I'll get a fight. Like, go here and use this. It doesn't work underground. Okay. I did not know that, but now I do. Hi. I know you. Here I am doing the things. I'm going to go kick somebody really quickly. now we'll get back here. I had to tell somebody, oh, let me know when you're streaming. Let me know. I'll show up. And then they're not showing up. I'm going to see what happens if I just try to put you to sleep. Does it work? It works. Violence. Of course he woke up. I don't need a spell. I'm going to cast Sword at you. And the deeper you go, the worse the critters are. So I want to get up to the higher levels of nincompoop. Oh. Violence, violence, violence. At least he's not casting sleep. Alright. So, boy, these things know how to wring my neck, don't they? Okay, this way and this way. Just go up as far as you can this time. And now I'm back to skeletons. Ooh, 21. Holy crap. Now that was a lot. I think he has something like 30 hit points. Wow. Yeah, that totally punched his ticket. And I'm all for the ticket punching. And now the music has got all nice and fruity again. And we're fighting things like poltergeists. Oh, he hurt me. He slimed me, Venkman. I think they call these things spookies at one point. They got really cute with it. Okay. Underroll. I mean, these are some serious monsters, but... Oh, no. Well, there I am doing something stupid. Drakima. A baby white dragon that I'm going to squish. Okay, up here, then over, and down, and over, and I'm out. Okay. I bet I get out of here. As long as I don't run into a power failure, or the game just decides, hey, you know what we're going to do to you because we can? Okay, there's that. And now I will go over to Tantoggle, and I will talk to the crazy old man that screams at clouds about light. And then we're going to go into the fighter's cave to pick up a fighter's ring. There's also a secret item in that cave if you go in and out of it 21 times. Why 21? Because there's a chest in the bottom level of the cave. I think it's on the bottom level. I think there's 2 levels to it. You go there, and this particular cave, this chest has 100 and something gold in it. And you're like, oh, hey, that's pretty cool. So then you decide you're going to reset the chest. and you leave the cave and you come back in, and now everything's all reset, and you keep going after that. No, I don't want to do that yet. Didn't hurt anything, but it was just a waste. And you come back 21 times, and the 21st time that you show up, or maybe the 22nd, you have something in that chest called a death necklace. It is a cursed item. Do not put it on. I've already told you, don't put it on. If you do, you're not allowed to come back in here, because the guards will, it says the cursed belt is squeezing, or the death necklace is squeezing, and there's also a cursed belt that does the same thing. But those two guards right there will bar your way, and you're not able to get into the castle. And if you can't get into the castle, you can't save. They will throw you right back out. The only way you can save is to die, and then you'll appear back at the king and you can talk to him. I don't even know if that would work, but if it does, if you ever find out that you've done something stupid, speaking of doing something stupid, I'm going to save the game. If you ever find out that you've done something stupid, there is a guy in that little town next door that you can talk to, and he will remove the curse. I don't remember if it costs money to do that, but I know that it's what you got to do if you want to be able to walk back in here. And I'm definitely going to get the next level before I end this for the night. But see, I've got the thing that does the stuff. Do I have any keys? I would have had keys. I would have. But I walked out of that room and that wasted that. So it'll be back to Remolder to buy more keys. And I believe in the last town of Cantillon, the castle town, you have to have a key to get in any of the shops. And they sell everything, but we'll talk about that when we get there. I'm gonna go in here to the fighter's cave. If you think all the way back to the first episode of this, there was a little cave down to the south that you could see, but you couldn't immediately get to. That's what I want. I want to go in there, and things should be not so dangerous. If I can get that magic armor before level 14, I'll be pretty jazzed about that. Wow, it knows that I'm going somewhere, so it's throwing everything it can at me. Solid 3 viewers. My viewers are solid. Now, right around this little fetid swamp and weenie enemies. I've got all these followers. I've got 6 followers. Hey, if you're not a follower, consider being a follower. Go ahead and join up. Tell your friends and tell everybody, you know, if you like this, what I'm doing and what we're generally doing over on Smashcade. Smashcade, if only Zeke were here. Sometimes I can even hear his voice. But yeah, he got caught up in some COVID silliness. He messaged me to say that his test came back negative, but it came back negative a little bit too late, and we couldn't do Smashcade tonight. But we're going to do it tomorrow. We're going to make it up tomorrow, and I believe we are going to be doing, oh goodness, Octopath Traveler. Yeah, that's it. We'll be going through another person's story on Octopath tomorrow. And I will take this here chest. The herb. I hate you. You better run. You in trouble now. Uh-huh. Okay. 2 things. Alright. There are lots of chests here. These two, one of these is the fighter's ring. And the other has another blank flagon torch. Okay, now the fighter's ring. Take the status. And attack power of 57. I know that this increases the runaway percentage for sure. 57. But it does increase the percentage that enemies will run from you. So that's nice. And then we will get our Radiant spell. And the Fighter's Ring is the only thing in the Fighter's Cave. That's worth having. It's worth 12. Let's see. And then around here, this is the payoff. A Poltergeist. No, the Poltergeist is not the payoff. But hey. Now, Anna, I am doing this for you and you're not here. You're making me sad. See, you made me so sad I tried to take the stairs on that case, man. That chest. That thing. I'm hitting take now. 118. And it's relatively low risk to go and get this money. But the good thing about the death necklace is that it sells for 1,500. So you do get that boost. It's kind of a reward for grinding this. And you can just keep getting torches. It'll repopulate all these chests. So you're essentially doing it for free. If you're willing to put up with a 3x3 light grid, and I'm not, then you can come in here and just clean up. Friends of mine have done it. Again, we didn't have a lot to do in those days. 26.98. These weenies are starting to aggravate me a bit. I don't want to waste my life. Call. All that to run away from me, huh? Okay. Let's go ahead and get out of here. And make our way back to Remolda. Fairy water. Boy, that would be nice. Repel, that would be that would be fantastic to have a repel spell. Yeah, we've been streaming for 58 minutes. Got our fighter's ring. Got our... Whoops, hey, don't need to go there. Stop it. It's kind of late. It's kind of late. I'm a little bit on the punchy side, but I'll be okay. Yet another slime. I am challenged once again by slimes. Take a drink here. I've been talking a while. Do-de-do-de-do-do. away right back where I came from. The place that killed me. I have been going through graves and horrible things. Now, I can take this Silver Harp and I can trade it in right here for, I believe it's the Staff of Rain? Yeah, because the Stones of Sunlight are in Tantoggle Castle. And I would have gotten them. But I wasted a key because I walked out of town. Because I'm a dummy. And every scrub enemy they can find, they have thrown in my way. You sorry scrubs. Okay, hold on a second. I have a thing I need to address. All right, there's that. And now back to the fighting. I like the fighting part where I fight. Dear Lord. Thou hast not to go away. I'll get out of my way, old man, and I will. The Staff of Rain, yay! And the old man died. Okay, now I am done with him. I don't know how you're supposed to figure out that dude is up there. I think you're just supposed to explore. And then you remember, oh, hey, there's a dude. And then you go into his cave that has masonry on the outside. Conveniently located steps. And this is why Repel is such a nice spell, because I'm about sick of these scrubs. I'm just constantly fighting these scrubs. You know, I have half a mind to quit right now and just like go inside and take a crap or something and just be done. I hit him, he lived and ran away. Well, I've done that. My God, my encounter rate has never been this high. Is this Earthbound playing a trick on me? Well, come on. Well, at least all you people can come and catch this on VOD. This will be an on-demand video. It will be up for the amount of time that Twitch allows it to be up, and then they'll take them down. Nah, but this is the 4th video in the series. And I'm going to keep doing this until I have kicked the Dragon Lord's patootie. And then, with his patootie thoroughly kicked, I'm going to jump into a game that I do not know very well at all. Dragon Warrior 2. It is the second one in the series. Yes, obvious thing is obvious. But I don't really know it very well. I only recently reacquired it. I used to have all 4 of these, and I do again. But someone, in their infinite wisdom, decided that it would be best if they were to steal Dragon Warriors 2 and 4 from me, along with a few other things that have gone missing over the years. And golly gee, that makes me mad. Keep your hands off of my stuff. And as a result, no one gets to borrow anything from me ever again. I don't know that somebody borrowed it. I think that someone just kind of took them. And, well, they have locked that in for everybody. If you want to come over and hang out and play something, sure, we might be able to do that, but you want to take something out of my sight and go play? No, you're not taking it home. Back to fighting the Wolf Lords. Hey, I've almost got all the money back that I lost from dying like a schlub. I hope my mic level is good. It's hard to find a good, comfortable position in this chair. I've got the ows and the angies. And just generally portions of my body are like, yeah, we don't want to work anymore. We heard you's comfortable, so we wanted to remind you still alive. Tonight's episode has been fueled by Cherry Coke. Let's see, I got some more messages. Some person I don't know. Facebook wants me to wants to recommend some friends to me, and I haven't met you people. But that's right in his fuzzy bung. All right, let's go ahead and just take a victory heal on that one, yeah. If it isn't my old enemy, asshole, let's do this. Fine. It's you and me, Goldie. How did you possibly dodge? I sound like an anime villain. How was it possible that you dodged that thing? Okay. The herb. Die. Yeah, you like that, do you? I might want to heal myself after this fight. Kemp Juice, hey, good to see you, bro. Did I blow out your doors? Seriously, I have no idea how bad my mic is. I think my levels are right. I haven't touched them since yesterday. But I'm feeling a little bit braver because I have herbs now. Sorry. Oh, he hath recovered. Well, he hath stoppeth. For verily I shall rain down violence upon thine bony noggin. That was not what I requested. It's what you understood, but it's not what I asked for. Yay! Metal. This is so metal. All right, let's get in here and do the things. I don't think there was any alcohol in that Coke. I think that was just pure... It's an asshole again. All right, come on. Now there is a... This is what Gollum looks like. He's just mirrored and he's gray. And I don't mean the Lord of the Rings guy. I mean there's a thing that's guarding Cantland, and it's called a golem. And Gollum, I don't care. He protects the town by squishing anything what tries to come in. And so you take the little fairy flute and you play that. I got that a couple of episodes ago, and I've been hanging on to it. Oh, you're going to Ohio for a month. Wow. Well, hey, man, I'm glad you stopped by anyway. And that doesn't mean, I bet they have Twitch in Ohio, right? I mean, I heard they had electricity last time I was there. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I've been trying to do my thing. Eating right and exercise and trying to keep my girlish figure on my microphone. Basically, I had to go into settings and I had to just turn up every thing I could find regarding microphones. I had to add an 11 on the dial. Okay. Well, apparently it's just not worth it to try to put these guys to sleep. So my strategy for this is to beat them like it's okay. And whenever I start getting a little bit low in the hit points department, I munch an herb and I hope for the best. Well, broadcasting software is like any other piece of software. It doesn't work. Just generally, that's all you need to know. It just doesn't work. And what parts do work don't like you. Right back at Goldface. Now, I wondered yesterday, and I'll wonder again today, who's making these gold men? I mean, somebody somewhere is putting these things together, and then they're turning them loose or they're escaping. And this seems like one of the least efficient and most expensive toys to lose. And if it's not, that means that there are gold men out there somewhere making little gold man babies. Are there gold women? How come I'm not fighting any gold babies? Or do things become gold babies as they grow up? And if that's possible, why are we farming all this gold when we could literally be farming gold? We just go ahead and we let the two things that will turn into gold men do their gold fucking, and then we just knock them in the head whenever it's time to farm them. And something that size, really, just 200 gold, that's the maximum. Seems like I'm leaving so much on the ground, It doesn't make sense. I just go with it. Stop spell, he says. Broadsword, I say. I seem to have won this argument. Much like a certain orc character I know, I cast broadsword. Half orc, whatever. Me wizard, me cast sleep. Clunk. All right. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better about my chances of gold. I'm probably going to get the magic armor here if things keep going as expeditiously as they are going. Fighter's ring really didn't do anything for me. Wizard doesn't use complete sentences. Clunk. Okay, do a little bit of healing. I really want to plan that guy's backstory and get a big enough game he can play in that's not for business, just to get everyone used to him until someone fully cures him, and suddenly new character. I'm confused. What are we talking about? For those of you who aren't in on the know, Kemp Juice and I are friends in real life, and we're also friends on TV. And we're working on a podcast thing, so I think he might be talking about that, but I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, you are talking about his half orc character named Wizard. He is a great character, you guys, and he's an he casts sleep usually with a rock. Um, he believes he casts spells, but he's actually a little bit. Not only is he of low IQ, but he is also delusional about a good number of things. He casts knock on a door and by beating it to splinters with whatever it was he had in his hand. Um, he's truly a wonderful character, and I absolutely love having him having Kemp Juice play him. He's fun. He's fun to react to, but I don't know how easy it is to keep up that kind of energy. I'm going to imagine that it sucks to keep up that kind of energy. And if you're wondering what we're playing, I have on in another life, I have a I have a tabletop role playing game that I've written called The Chronicles of Ember, and I don't really push it on here because you guys want to watch me die. You don't want to hear about that, right? But if you do, you can check it out, or let me know. And it's this is fun. I'm gonna get out of here before I get jumped by another gold man, because I probably won't win that one. And well, we've had lots of little games and stories and whatnot that we've gone through. And one thing that we did do was with the character he's talking about called Wizard, and he is again he's just a delight. The energy is fine overall. I'm more worried about being a lead weight to a smaller party. You know, I don't think I've ever heard anybody actually complain about that. Everybody just really liked reacting to Wizard and having him there. I thought he brought a lot, and it's a good kind of role playing. I mean, if you're playing with a party that just wants to hurry up and grind through things and not actually enjoy the game they're playing, I can see where people I wouldn't want to play with would not want to play with you if you were playing Wizard. But as it is, that character brings a smile to my face. Wouldn't want to fill a needed role with him. Okay, yeah, you've got a silly brain, I guess. Um, I mean, as long as you weren't actively breaking the game, then that would be, I think it would be okay. Well, my character would just totally destroy this thing that we vitally need to go do stuff like that because he doesn't like people with red hair. Okay, yeah, that character can't play. We got to get rid of him. But in the end, if you're not having fun playing him and you want to play him in a certain way and you're just not up to it, then hey, man, it's not about you having fun at other people's expense. It's not about other people having fun at your expense. We're all supposed to have fun. And if you're not able to do that with that character in that situation, then of course you should play something else. You know, it's just up to you. Just up to you. We want everybody to have fun when we sit down to do our insanity. Regardless of what the voices say. But maybe you'll come around. Maybe Wizard will join us again. What was the last thing he was in anyway? Oh, yes. Moog. The Horrible Adventure with Moog. Yay! I went ding! I'm not sure if it was Lee Ding or Bill Ding, but I builded something, and I learnt a new spell. What is it? Outside, that spell that I don't need anymore. Let's see how much more violent I can be. 16 points of damage to lead for my first attack at this level. Taking a little less damage. Baby steps. Baby steps. What's my status? 64 and 46. Well, let's go ahead and heal up. And I did not pay any attention to my hit point total. This is actually running a little bit long. Which I'm okay with. I will see if I can hurry up and grind out this this extra money before I stop this. And at 79 gold a fight, I think I can do this pretty... Oh, no. The Wyvern attacks really hard. He is far from home. Well, not that far from home. I'm just too near to his home. He wandered up here, and I was not expecting him, but I was able to win easily enough. So, get back over here. Maybe fight a gold man. Maybe fight a wolf lord. I bet I fight a wolf lord. What do you think? Man, he is hitting harder suddenly, huh? Yeah, you missed it. I was almost at, well, I wasn't almost at anything. I lost half of my gold on account of I got killed to death. So you missed the, you missed that fun and adventure there, Camp Juice. Yeah, I got hooked. Goldman hookered me right in my hooker hole, and that was the end of me. And didn't even get a reach around on that one. He just beat me to death. Poor playing on my part. I tried to put him to sleep 3 times and it failed. And then I tried to run and he wasn't having it. And then he combined portions of my head with the ground. But only portions. Next thing I know, I saw Grandma and Elvis, and then there was the king. But I made the most of it. I saved myself a walk all the way back to go get the harp and a magic ring that doesn't do anything, really. I just kind of have it. The fighter's ring. It makes enemies run away from you more often. I don't know. Technically, I haven't looked at the code. I don't know exactly how that works, but I'll go ahead and I'll take a nap. I am getting ever closer. Oh, why don't you die? Bad dog. Yeah. Well, tomorrow we will be doing Smashcade. And I think we're going to be doing that about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Central Standard Time. Central Standard Time. I'm having a strong Central Standard Time. We'll be doing Smashcade, and we will be going through Octopath Traveler. We will be doing somebody else's story, and if you show up early enough to get a vote in, you can even vote on who we play next. We've already played the Little Merchant. I don't know. I don't know about him isolating for that amount of time. That's just what they told him. And, well, okay, that's what he told me they told him. So, I mean, here we are. Well, here I am. He's over there somewhere. But we'll be doing the whole thing, and I think I'll be okay. We're all going to be okay somehow. Just don't turn around. You'll get to tend the rabbits, Lemmy. Don't worry. Yeah, I am definitely dominating these things in a way that I haven't up until now. And that seems to be the story. That's the way these things go. You get into an area and you're like, oh crap, what do I do? And then you start fighting and you get just a little stronger each time, and then before you know it, you're Goku all over on top of everything. I wonder if a game like this could be made today and actually get anywhere. I mean, you could say that Octopath Traveler is like that, because frankly, without that depth of field effect they've got going on, that game would look like crap. But it is what it is, and that thing is pretty. It's beautiful. It's artsy. The monsters looked really weird. They look like bad SNES scaled sprites. 3D or 2D? You mean Dragon Quest XI? It released as a 2D version on the Switch, I think it was, and then you got it in 3D on the PlayStation and PC, for that matter. I've seen the 2D version of it, and it looks like an RPG Maker game, really. Oh, I did not know that. I don't have it for Switch. I didn't have my Switch when I bought it. And I can't say that I'm in a big hurry to buy the game 3 times, because I've got it on PC and I've got it on, bought it over Steam, and then I bought it for my PS4 so I could sit down and play it with the actual controller. And playing that game with a mouse and keyboard is weird. It just doesn't feel right. And then Switch may do any number of things. I know that the PS4 version, or the PC version for that matter, don't have a top-down this look thing. Words mean things. I can't remember what those things are. I'm having the difficult. Anybody else have the difficult from time to time? Wow, this is really going on. Yeah. We're at $1.50, and I haven't done it yet. You son of a bitch! I'm just going to kill him to death. 18. That feels solid. Man, those numbers are awful to trade. Wow, I've earned 1,300 since the last time I complained about my gold total. So I think that there's a very high likelihood that I'm going to be getting that armor paid for in a short amount of time. But I'm also out of cool stuff to drink, so I'm suffering. It's awful. I'm playing video games on the internet for a living. It's a terrible existence. Yeah, that's exactly what this is like. Play FF1 on the NES and you grind until you could massacre everything, and then you go to a new area where everything makes you cry whenever they look at you, and then you have to pay even more for the inn, and all this bright shiny new gear that you just bought is now trash, and you've got to update that to get new stuff, and it lies to you about these magic weapons and armor and these special abilities they have, and this works great against ice enemies. This fire sword, no, it doesn't. Doesn't do it. None of that works. In the old NES version, the giant sword that was supposed to help you slay giant type enemies better, and the dragon sword that was good against dragon type enemies, that it didn't do anything. None of it. All the little special abilities that it had, the only thing that you need to worry about. Yeah, all of it. Yeah, if it had a special thing like the wear sword or anything like that, none of that worked. The only thing that you needed to pay attention to was how much damage it did. That's it. And the armor was exactly the same way. I'm 1100 gold from Jolly. Half the spells weren't even wired up right in the original Final Fantasy. They just wouldn't work. Wouldn't do anything. The blind spell, nothing. Temper, useless. Didn't do anything. But you didn't know that whenever you were playing. You had no idea that none of this crap worked. It was supposed to. They just didn't do it. And you believed it was there. And I didn't notice this until somebody actually came out and told me not that many years ago that, hey, this was all crap, and we've looked through the code, and it really doesn't work. And I was like, no, they lied to me, though. Why? I never would have known if they had not told me. But I'm happy about that. I'm happy that a corporation lied to me for their own profit and pushed out a broken game. That broken game kept me busy for so many hours. I think my friends and I took turns renting that for a month straight. And yeah, well, I can't really speak to Fallout 76 because I have not been conned into buying it. It looks like a multiplayer Fallout 4. I could see where you might be able to do something that was fun in that game, but I've just never... I've been warned away from that game, so I haven't played it. How about that? Yeah, getting a Bethesda game to air quotes work. Uh, that could go bad. Holy crap! I hit him for 25. It's a wonder his eyes are still in his head, not stuck in his butthole somewhere. Now, speaking of things that don't work and you have to wait too long for, The Outer Worlds was just released on Steam today. I was just notified about that. What will Microsoft do? I have not been able to suss that out ever. I would like to see them come along and say, hey, Bethesda, you're not allowed to release a game until it's finished. That'd be hot. What are they going to do? they might take a hands-off approach. How are they treating the other companies that they've touched? Let's see, they acquired Mojang, and Minecraft has been left alone. Oh, that's possible. I've seen something about a fan-made Fallout 4 New Vegas. Okay. Well, I'm glad that he's a wimp. Press X to win. Here we go. Now, I would love to see Microsoft come along and tell Bethesda, "Hey, you you're working on this now. You're going to be doing this." But I don't know how I really feel about that now that I think about it. I don't know that I want somebody to come in and tell them, "Hey, we're pushing the Fallout button. Now we're pushing the Elder Scrolls button." And just go back and forth, and we want something out every other year, because that worked out so well for the people who managed to fuck up Call of Duty. And I can honestly say that is one of my least favorite series, now that they had 3 studios grinding out stuff constantly, and it was just trash. First, I thought it was cool that, hey, we'll be able to continue stories and whatnot, and then the execution fell flat, and loot boxes and as near as I can tell, the only game that's ever done loot boxes well, and I only have a single example, is Genshin Impact. It's a game from China that looks an awful lot like Breath of the Wild. But it looks good, it plays good, it doesn't have any jank in it that I can see. I expected, oh boy, here comes a Zelda knockoff from China. How much fun is this going to be? Thinking about all those little clone consoles with the 501 variations of NES games that they've changed the title of, and maybe a couple of sprites here and there, and released it for like $20. That's honestly the kind of quality I was expecting out of that game. And what I got was a big tall glass of shut the fuck up and happy. It's sitting right over there, and I want to play it, but I kind of want to keep streaming it. So I don't want to go too far ahead. I've got to get back to it someday. I guess I could set this up to stream that game over PS4 on the share functionality, whatnot. Ah, well, okay. I'm not going to be fighting too much longer anyway. As soon as I pick up this armor, at looks like 86 more gold, I'm going to be ending this particular stream. But hey, I thank everybody that showed up and for hanging out with me for an hour and 45 minutes. That's what it'll be by the time this is done. And I'm just glad you stopped in. Hey, tell people about this. Tell them about me. Tell them about Smashcade. UserNameExists and Smashcade. Those are the 2 reasons you want to come on Switch right there, because we're the friendliest places and the most foul-mouthed on the entire fucking internet. So come check. He hit me right in the ring piece. Okay, did I take him down? I took him down. And there's my armor. Alright, so I'm going to actually use an herb this time. And now I'm going to make my way back up there. And then buy my armor. Save my game. Son of a bitch. Phasmophobia. What is Phasmophobia on? I have not had the time to even look into it. There's something ghosts. That's all I know. Fear of ghosts. Fear of ghosts, heard of cows. Yes, I have a fear of ghosts, and of course I've heard of cows. I want the magic Amor. Let's see how much this is going to be first. Status. Defense power of 46. To 54. An improvement of 8. And every 4 steps, I heal 1 HP. Doesn't matter if it's in dungeons, in towns, in the overworld. Every 4 steps is a hit point earned back. So I can heal myself just by existing. And now I'm going to max out my key stash, because I have the money to do it. And then we will do a quick snobby port here. Are there any more places in town that do that? I think this is just like a bar or something. Yeah, it's useless. No. Go to south. Yes. So little clues like that. And now I've got to open these 2 doors to get that wing of the wyvern. And I did everything today that I wanted to do. Discard. I shall discard a torch. And then I will take that, and I will use the wings. Wings! Whee, whee, whee! And off I go. I will speak to Schmuckley, the incompetent. I am now at max HP, max MP, and I am saving the game. What's my next level, I wonder? Well, I'm about to find out. 686 points. Okay. So 4,900. 5,500 is where my next level is. So, all right. I've done that. I'm done. I am done. I am saving. I am safe. I'm saying yes, but I'm also saying goodbye. So tonight is the last night of today that I'm going to do this, but I will be back tomorrow, and we will be streaming this again, and I'll be here with Zeke on Smashcade, doing the smashiest, cadiest things that we can think of doing. And if you have a thing that you want to see, if you want us to play a certain game, or you just want to chime in on whose story we start off with tomorrow in Octopath Traveler, go ahead and leave a comment, say a thing, send me a personal message. You know how to get in touch with me if you're watching this. So it's been good. It's been fun. It's been good fun. And I am, as always, Beans, and I am out of here to let you people have an evening. Enjoy your games. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you next time.